Top of the morning, top of the morning. It's your boy, Jay Richards. What up, though? It's a little sun out here, a little glary, but hopefully I can get my topic across. All right, so for those that's been following me, right? That's been following me since day one. I would say 8 years now because my daughter's 8. I want to talk about something, right? And granted, I know we have some dads, right, that are not, that's not present. We know that. I'm a man. I know that. Many women out there, they know that, right? But I'm talking about the dads, right? I'm talking about the dads that's been present since day one. I'm talking about the dads that's been present since the baby came out the womb. Those dads that's been there from then to present, right? Those are the dads I'm talking about. All right. So with my son, right? Taught my son a lot of things, whether it was basketball, whether throw a football, ride a bike. Only thing I didn't really get to teach him was, rollerblading. All right. Okay. I have a daughter now, right? Same thing I did with my son. I expected and planned to do the same with my daughter, right? So I told my daughter on numerous occasions, I'm like, yeah, when you get a little older, mind you, this is when she was like, I don't know, like 3, 4, and then as she kept getting older, I reminded her again at 5 and 6 years old or whatever, right? I explained to her, I was like, yeah, when you get older, I'm gonna teach you how to ride a bike, I'm gonna teach you how to rollerblade, whatever the case may be. Never failed on anything I told her, right? Teaching her now currently, teach her how to rollerblade, right? That's going good, or whatever the case may be. So now, riding the bike. I told my daughter, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to ride a bike, or whatever the case may be, whatever. Now her mom goes and signs her up for someone else to teach her how to ride a bike, or whatever the case may be. Now, I don't jump the gun, I don't jump out the window, whatever the case may be. So I asked my daughter, I was like, oh, well, did you explain and tell your mom that I would teach her how to ride a bike and stuff like that? She's like, yes, Dad, I told her twice. Okay, granted. So my daughter says she told her mom. Why would the mom still go and want to pay someone else to teach our daughter how to ride a bike if I'm in the picture, if I'm present, if I'm been present since day one? Like, I really feel it's a slap to the dads' faces when they're present and they're active. They haven't missed a beat. They still been going. Despite all the differences, despite all of the shade, the vindictive, the narcissist lies, despite everything, dads are still present. Well, I'm present. I'm still present, right? Despite all the stabs, the rocks thrown at me, despite all that's been happening, I'm still present, still pushing, not evil. I'm like, yo, I'm leaving everything in the hands of God, right? As I've been doing. So if I'm teaching my daughter, if I explain and said I'm going to teach my daughter, how to ride a bike, whatever the case may be, why would the mom feel the need to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to go behind his back or whatever? I'm going to go behind his back and have somebody else teach her. Like, all the things my kid's mother said she was going to do if I was to ever walk away. And this is how I know everything is coming into fruition, because everything she said she would do if I was to walk away from the marriage or whatever is happening. Everything I try to do, I try to be there, I try to be involved with my kids. It's always someone else trying to do it. She feels someone else is better for the job. And it's like, you as a mom, I would never let another woman take your spot, what you're trying to teach your daughter, right? Never. I'm a fair person all across the board. I feel, you have some men that's like that. You have some men that's like that. They feel, oh, I'm not with the mom, I got a new lady, I'm gonna let my lady teach my daughter, whatever the case would be. I'm not like that. I'm a fair person. If it's stuff the mother needs to learn or teach the daughter, I'm all for it. I'm gonna let the mom do her part. Just like if the tables are turned and it's the dad and the dad is involved, the dad should be the one to teach the son or the daughter whatever he or she needs to know as the dad, right? That's how I'm fair. That's how I've been raised. That's how I came across the board. Like, that's just how it is. That's just in my opinion. That's my belief. So I had to talk with like a few women that's not involved with their kids' dad. Because before I make my topics, I try to, talk to other women, other parents to see like, yo, is this something good? Like, is this something I could talk about? Like, is this something you think I'm gonna be bashing women? Because my podcast is not to bash women, not to bash moms or whatever. But if something is the truth, I'm gonna speak on it. And if you feel a way about it, like I always say, if the shoe fits, wear it. Or like they say, a hit dog will holler. But if it's not the truth, if it feels not the truth, let it fly. But if it is the truth, that's when you want to come at me and talk all your crazy stuff, whatever case may be. Whatever. But if I'm trying to teach my daughter how to ride a bike, if I'm trying to teach her how to rollerblade, if I'm trying to teach her stuff that a man is supposed to teach his daughter. Now, granted, it could be both parts. If the dad is not involved, once again, I'm a fair person. If the dad is not involved and the mother got no other choice to teach, well, if the mother knows how to rollerblade or ride a bike or play basketball or throw a football, then I'm all for it. If the mom know how to do those things, then let the mom teach the child. That's if the dad is not available, if the dad is not involved. But if that dad is involved, why is it a big deal to just send a text like, hey, your daughter's at that age, teach her how to ride a bike? Which you don't have to tell me, because I've been new from day one. I always said once my daughter got to that certain age, I'm going to teach her how to do many things. All the things I've learned from a young kid, whether from my mother or my pops, I'm trying to teach my kids. And it's crazy because you have some women out there, they were straight up, oh, if the dad's involved, I don't care. I'm gonna still let somebody else teach the kid. But why you being so evil about that? Like, why you can't just give the man his respect, his shine, let him do what he got to do as a dad, and you as a mom, you do what you got to do as a mom. I would never let another woman come in and take the responsibility of teaching a daughter the things the mother should teach that daughter. That's just me. Other people might have their own opinion on it, whatever. That's your opinion. But I'm just speaking from me. I would never do that. I would never cross those lines. So I had to talk or whatever, with two moms, really. It was two moms or whatever. And it's two moms that don't know each other. So not to say I went to two people that know each other. No, it's two different moms. One was older than the other. So I'm like, all right, I know your situation. Your situation didn't work out with the kid's dad, whatever. Did you do vindictive, evil things towards that dad? Both of those moms said no. They was like, no, if the dad want to teach his son how to ride a bike, how to throw a football, how to shoot a basketball, I'm all for it. Let that man get that bond with his daughter. Let that man get his bond with his daughter. Like, I'm gonna show you something that's crazy, right? When my son was, I think, 5 years old, we cut his hair. So, I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take my son to the barbershop. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to show him, like, what goes on in a barbershop. It's cutting hair, but, it's all politics when you go to men's barbershop. They're going to either talk about sports. Sometimes they might talk about women, but mainly sports or whatever, right? I would never forget my kids, one of her friends, right? One of her friends was like, yo, why don't you let him get his shine with his son? Why don't you let him go to the barbershop with his son and let them have that one-on-one bond? Like, why do you need to join in? Now, yeah, low-key, I was like, yo, when she repeated it back to me what her friend told her, I was like, yo, your friend got a point. In my mind, I'm like, your friend got a point, because why you need to be there for me for us to have our one-on-one bond? Like, yes, if you're there, I can't talk the way I want to talk, because we're boys, we're men. Like, I'm the dad, he's the son. Like, I want to show him things as he's growing up. What did the mom do? She still said, no, I want to come. That's not fair. I should be there, this, and the third. Whatever, so be it. But back to them two moms basically had said, they was like, yeah, like, if the dad is involved, if the dad is active, if the dad ain't no flop, no, what's the new word they use? Not bozo. Oh man, I can't think of the word, but they basically were saying, like, if the dad is not a cornball, in other words, if the dad's not a cornball, the dad is a man of his word, let the man have his shine with his kid. Now, my kid's mom, she's the mom. I would never take that from her. Yes, a lot of things she do towards me is messed up, is vindictive, it's evil, but I know at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, I know I can look and be comfortable and content with what I'm looking at. Now, some parents that want to go that route, the evil route, vindictive route, wanna take spotlights from the dad. I leave that all to God. God gonna have to deal with them, because they're gonna have to be the ones that when they get up there to speak to him, they're gonna have to give their reason why they did what they did. But as long as I know in my heart I've been solid, and I've been solid since day one, that's all that matters to me. It's been so many times, right? It's been so many times I have to be to work, right? And I get last minute text message. Oh, can you watch our daughter? Last minute. Mind you, she'll know from days ago that she didn't have nobody. But then the last minute, I gotta get called with the, oh, can you watch her, or whatever case be. Which means on my end, I gotta switch around my schedule to do what I gotta do. Good thing I work for myself, but still, at the end of the day, it's not good to people who I'm presenting a service with. Like, I can't go to them and be like, oh yeah, I know I had to work, but I need this day off, because now they gotta scramble and find somebody. Like, it's messed up, man. And it's sad that a lot of solid dads are going through this, because the dads who don't do shit, the dads who tell you, yeah, I'm going out for milk and never come back, the dads who tell you, oh yeah, I'll get the Pampers and never get the Pampers, the dads who tell the kids, oh yeah, son, I'm coming, oh yeah, daughter, I'm coming to get you, and never return, they don't go through shit. But the solid dads, the dads that want to be involved in their kids' life, that want to be there for their kids, those are the ones that go through the most. Those are the ones that get hit with child support. And the crazy thing about it, you could be there for your kids, and the mom will still find a way to be like, yo, I'm still taking it for child support. You could give your kids whatever. You could give them, and you still get hit with child support. But it is what it is, man. But I need the women to tap in, right? Like, tap in. Is that something fair? Like, if you have a dad that's involved and he's been involved, do you think that's fair to that man that he can't get his spotlight with his kid, with his princess? Like, it low-key bothers me at points at times, but one thing about me, I'm a fighter. I'm solid. I'm a stand tall, and I'm not gonna fold. That's just always been me. Got that from my mom, got that from my pops. That's always been me. But the sad part, oh, and another thing, both women parents I was talking to, right? They both said, well, what do you expect? When a woman didn't have her dad in her life, when a woman, and it's not just for, my kids' mother, this is for, they was talking in general. They basically were saying when a woman, oh man, the sun is glaring. They basically was like, when a woman don't have her, dad in the picture, or whatever the case may be, and, getting a call. Yeah. When a woman don't have a dad in the picture and wasn't raised with two parents, because not all women that weren't raised with two parents move like this. Because I know some women that, sorry about that. I know some women that weren't raised with both parents, but they're fair all across the board. They're fair. They'll be like, yo, teach your son how to ride a bike. Teach your daughter how to ride a bike. Teach your daughter how to rollerblade. Teach your daughter this, that, and third. Like, I know so many parents that's like that. So many I know that's like that. But it's crazy. But I just had to share that, my journey. Because like I said, everything I post up here is about stuff I'm going through. I can't speak for any other dad. But I notice a lot of stuff I speak about, a lot of dads been hitting me on my inbox like, yo, I'm going through that. Yo, I've been through that. Yo, how can it get better? And honestly, I don't know how it can get better. But the only thing I could do is speak my voice for the dads that's not heard. Because so many dads out here that's not heard, and they're going through what I'm going through. But it's your boy. Like I said, leave a comment. You can share this topic, this post. But highlight your boy. It's your boy Jay Richards. Until next time, I salute. Yeah.